Hello, welcome to this video cast to subscribers to Callum Chew. Well, I'm going to respond to a comment from Dave Jones. Thank you for supporting the channel. Do I have any other thoughts than my own and David Icke's? Well, yeah, I do. It's just that when I come across it, I thought somebody who we're on the same wavelength. Look, when you come from a spiritual point of view and realise what we've incarnated to do, we speak the same spiritual language. And I don't know about you, Dave Jones, but do you really want to live in a world with tyranny? I mean, you might have children or grandchildren. If not, other people have children or grandchildren in the next generation. You know what I'm saying? Do we want to leave a world that's peaceful, loving, fair, balanced, free speech, freedom of expression, thought, opinion, all that? Or do we want to live a world where we can't, well, basically, literally, in some cases, my face nappies on, trying to move? Because even that, I mean, I own it this morning, so I need to brush up on it. But let's just take it on one level. Even the Telegraph, I fell asleep to Radio 4 last night, tried to listen to the shipping forecast, and I woke up to it. Dogger, Fisher, Foxtrot, German Pie, all that. It's quite relaxing. But yeah, what was it? It's early in the morning. But yeah, Keir Nazi Starmer, one who is, politicians, just as a side, we'll get into it, normally lie and say nice things to get in. Well, a line out of 40 Fools and Horses, when Denzel, with blow up dolls ran out at takeaway because he found the dolls were explosive, and the Chinese guy says, normally the people walk off for the food without paying. This guy's got it all wrong. Well, the politicians got it all wrong. But, that was figured in America to let Biden in. I don't, because if you look, not that I agree with smoking myself, but it's bad for, we know that. But it should be up to people, support about loved ones and friends, family and all that, to help them stop, or stop any addiction. You shouldn't be down to the nanny state. I mean, they pick on that because it's all they care about you. When they want to stop eating meat, and particular people, it's got a lot of nutrients in it, they in on that. Sorry to just put it vegetarians, but I have to go with what I felt it for years before. As a kid, before I did any research or looking into anything, we should be eating meat. But anyway, that's as a side. Smoking, let's see target. We know smoking is bad for us, but we'll ban smoking and vaping because we care. Well, first of all, that's patronising and they don't give shit about us. It's just another way of taking people's freedoms away. Freedom isn't just to do what's all the good for you and the things that we agree with. Freedom is having the free choice to do with what you want. We have to be, if people choose to smoke or whatever, we have to be at peace with other people having a different view and opinion. Nobody's allowed cigarettes and alcohol, but that's just a given. It's not up to the government's job. It isn't. Make sure 24. That was. This is my own thoughts, Dave Jones. You got one now. I think they brought it in. This is just intuition, inkling at this stage, but not only did they know smoking was bad for us to destroy people's health, but also maybe to control people down the line, because this global cult played the long game. It's like the COVID, that's been planned for years. All this New World Order, when the creators arrived at the planet, this agenda was set in motion millennia ago. I know it sounds hard to believe, but we're here now, aren't we? And why does 2030 matter? It matters to them. So even the Telegraph, even the mainstream media is already going saying it's a nanny state, it's tyrannical. Even, as David actually was saying, I do agree that, I agree with him on something, Dave Jones. It's all Davids and Daves, isn't it? That if the mainstream media's there, at least it's there when tyranny really hits, because it might, for all it's bad, it might point out or do like this situation maybe. People are starting to feel uncomfortable, and people aren't going to vote for that, in my view. But what I think will happen is when they do have that general election, probably be a snap one. They're good at them, aren't they? Get people to, it might be properly planned, should I say? They'll figure it. I mean, they figure it anyway, but they'll figure it to 10th degree, because most of the Labour voters are smokers, and ideally, yeah, I know people in working class areas smoke a lot. Imagine how much money they would save to spend on other stuff. But I'm just putting that out in a nice way, not in the way you must stop smoking and it'll just go on the black market. Which creates the police state, which creates more laws, we can get more people in trouble, can't go weird. It's like cannabis. You can buy cigarettes and alcohol at a corner shop, but yet you can't buy THC sweets. I like them, but you know what I mean? You can buy gummies now, but CBD's alright, and it's more level, but sometimes occasionally you just want an experience, you know what I'm saying? Just sometimes, I'm not saying people should do it, I'm just saying occasionally I've had THC sweets, and they reset everything for me. But I wouldn't recommend other people do it, because it's not for people tell people to do. I can advise people to do it, but if people do it, don't do whatever, good luck to them. It's like I'd advise people not to smoke, but if you want to do it, it's up to them. It's like, as a child, you are more attracted, these are more malleable, attracted to things like smoking and drinking and weed. But my advice to kids is don't do it. But I still won't come down on them like a ton of bricks, because that's not healthy either. That's not going to help people. So we need to find ways of supporting people through addictions, not controlling them. Trying to control people ain't going to work. And this is what I think in the reading that Betty Shine watches channel this energy that David Icke, his spirit guides, to keep it simple, that it'd have to get so bad. Well, surely now, Dave Jones, come on. Come on, mate, come on. Come on, really, think about it. Just don't worry about what I'm thinking. Don't worry about what David Icke's. Park the bus on that. Get past that. Let people in this arena worry about that. What world do you really want to live in? I think I know the answer. Come on, mate. Maybe I'm pointing to facts I generally care about people. Not like politicians who don't give a shit about me or anybody. I'm the type of guy that if you need help in the street, I would see if you're okay. If you're an heart attack or something. Well, Keir Nazi Starmer, sorry. I've got his full name. Come on. So, this is where we're heading in the world. This is dystopia. Dystopian nightmare. And just on that, cannabis is a medicine plant. Now, they are bringing it to the NHS, but you have to be careful, because what they want to do is it's all about frequency. They want to have versions where it just makes people placid. What we need to be is a strain where, there's different strains where you keep you calm, keep the anxiety and depression down, it can cure cancer and all that, but it's still productive. And this strain's being cancer, but now, but what we don't want to be is totally placid, we don't do anything. It's a balance, it's getting the right frequency. We don't want to be too anxious and depressed, we can't do nothing. We don't want to be too relaxed, we can't do nothing either. And it's like anything, it's balance. And life's, I always say, like, this is my own thought, Dave Jones. Life's like a battery, positive and negative, positive and negative. electric universe. So, thank you for being curious. I take it as a compliment. And I thought, rather than just in comments, because it can come across a bit obnoxious, I thought I'll make a video. I'll put a bit of sense of humour in it, but I'll do it respectfully. Now, what you make is up to you. You can go mini keyboard warrior. You can do what you want. Do what you want, but just an example, you can't need something. Go away and research the information. Just go and look at it. That's my advice. It's only advice. Go and look at it. It might just open your eyes. And you never know. You might create your own YouTube and BitChute channels where you start Rumble channels where you start talking about stuff. You never know, do you? You never know. You never know. I mean, when I was growing up, I did when YouTube come around in 2005, was it? Jesus Christ almighty God, nearly 20 years. I didn't think I'd be doing videos. But, you know, I know my purpose in life, and one of it is, well, obviously knowing that all this ever can be, but talking about the information, being a conspiracy researcher with a bit of, we'll call it paranormal. There's nothing power about it. It's completely normal. It's the nature of reality, the esoteric that explains that things does happen. Because things happen in this reality. It's a mix between worlds and frequencies. But doing that as well, it's all part of the same thing. But people don't like when you say you know your purpose. But people don't like when you say you don't know your purpose. So you're as bad scalded as burn. It's as broad as it is long, or it's as Stuart as it is broad. Cricket, that's one of my own. So, try not to take the show the wrong way. I am trying to be more understanding these days. But I thought rather than argue the toss in the comment section, let's discuss things as adults. If I knew how to get people on as a podcast, I would. I ain't got a clue with technology. That's God's honest. I probably watch the David Icke with technology. Because I can sit for hours outside. So if I got powers this time of year. You sunbathe for a couple of hours and you be, you get the feeling. Yeah, Jesus. But yeah, I'm in good spirits. I'm not a morning person actually, but I thought, shall I make a video or not? And I thought, I'll just say it and I'll toss the comment section. But if you want to watch, if anybody going back to the, we'll call it paranormal, keeps up people not more about. If people want to watch a legitimate paranormal investigating, unique style, genuinely active, genuinely not fake, cameras all over, you go in as guests. Yes, it's My Haunted Hotel. Go and have a look at their YouTube channel. Oh my God, it's the Old King's Head, which in New English is the Old King's Head in I love doing that. In Chester. It was one of the original capitals of England. A lot of powerful ley lines on there as well, which the spirits be using to manifest, no doubt. Genuine poltergeist activity, genuine omens, genuine stuff. Cameras all over. Go have a look at My Haunted Hotel. It really is good. I can't stop watching it. I can't. It's bloody addictive. It's like I just watch one more because it's properly active. Just shows you that you don't need to fake. So you fakers out there, what are you doing? Come on, where's your self-respect? If you're one, I mean, you can be careful with that because they're supposed to Lenny and Ben, and that's all. But don't worry about it so much. I think they just speak to anybody because we're all one consciousness of different experiences. So, yeah, go on and check it. Check it out. What do people say? Check it out. So yeah, it's I just sort of I still might do a video in the week with because I ain't done one for a bit. Why would I play half an hour David Icke's public video cast? simply just to get the information out. That's all it is. It's a tool. That's all it is. Don't look too deep into that. I just want to get the information out. I don't say me having Asperger's and autism might affect me. I don't explain things as well. And since my dad passed away, I had a lot of brain fog as well, which keeps stress on brain. PTSD, I'm just learning to live with. You never get over it, but you learn to live with it. I'm just starting 30 on. There'll cut me some slack at least. But yeah, he explains it better than me. But just my advice is go over to sportdavid.com and iconic.com. Iconic, you get a 7-day free trial. You don't have to stay, but the content's amazing. You probably would, guys. You probably would. It's just check it. All you have to do is don't be up as on houses. It's like, yeah, what is that guy saying? What? No, me. Okay, I'll level with you, Dave Jones. Yeah, I'll level with you. My reading and writing is shocking. My academic skills are shocking. I'm too right brain. Ideally, you need to be both message passing between the corpus callosum, also that, balanced with the holographic so-called physical art and the striker art and everything working as one. That's just David Icke is very balanced because it can switch between left brain, right brain, left brain, right brain and stuff. But I'm more right brain, so I struggle to read documents. So I need videos, and that's why I'm spiritual. It's not like I just trust it blindly. The accuracy's there, though even at 90s I would have trusted it because I knew there was something wrong then. But I was only a baby. And a toddler. Mama. I was that. I was that age. But yeah, it's not American then. But imagine if people aren't ridiculed in the Wogan days, because it's obvious something wrong, but it is what it is. But like, to really come, not only better shine, he was the only psychic that he chose to see. The rest just synchronistic with his life and always with an accurate theme. But if you look at his work and what's happening in the world, the accuracy is, it's 100% legit. David Icke is legit, as it comes legit. If David Icke's not legit, we can't trust David Icke, can we trust? So I need to trust the process, and I trust it. But the thing is about Iconic, it's at davidicke.com, particularly iconic.com, it's a hub of where davidicke.com is a hub for the whole platform, both of them. But where they have guests on different shows on Iconic, you see all different people, different points of view, about the same topic sometimes, but different views, but always about the same topic. There's a wide range of podcasts, conspiracy research or theory, to the virtual reality was part of the same thing. David Icke series, loads of the stuff, paranormal stuff that's not David Icke related, psychic medium David Holt, popular name David, and all the stuff from health to well-being to other doctors, all sorts. The list is endless. All the topics covered, and they are about free speech. So I won't be. I said to people, don't be up your own horse about it. Don't believe what you've heard in the media about David Icke because it's a load of bollocks. Because I've been the first to say they're right about him, but they're not. The man's a dad. His kids are helping him now with. Gareth Icke runs the website, davidicke.com. Jamie Icke's youngest set Iconic up, co-founder, and Kerry Icke's actually his eldest. She does things like healing, sound healing, and medicine ball, and things like that. So they all bring in something to the table. But he's also a granddad. His kids are kids now. So we've seen the whole generation of the Icke and they move forward. And this is my contention that David Icke's the greatest human being to ever walk the earth. Certainly in modern times, but I think ever. I'm not asking other people to believe it, I never would. It's just something that, is a genius. True. We're all genius, but we forgot genius, But He's come planet Earth to help humanity. As have I, but he's like, they really come through a bit of shine of the psychics. Not one man can change the world, but one man can communicate the message that can change the world, and that man happens to be David Icke. But he's very down to earth, he's not big headed, he's not walking around going, I'm better than everybody else. I had a friend like that once. Brilliant with the information, very accurate what David Icke was saying, but he just thought better than everybody else. He don't live too far from me, but we don't speak now. We just things. We had a friendship, we got on well, and then life moves on, and I wish him all the best. And no doubt I wish him all the best, but I couldn't be in that realm all the time. Because it's actually a bit narcissistic. With David Icke's not like that. He's very, very down to earth. Brilliant dry sense of humour, so. You'd be very surprised, Dave Jones, you'd be very surprised. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. Because I'm still coming around. It's 9:05 for you guys, but it's 8:05 GMT because the sun's at 8:05. And that's another story. That's just me self-esteem. I will get it recorded, but I just look silly. Down there like that. Save that for paranormal. Alright, see you all later, take care.